Namaste and Hotel Royal family. Welcome to Three Eyes Open Radio 2022 edition. Today's topic is, what are we so afraid of? And we have guest Ayla Wren, who is an awesome spoken word artist in Tampa, Florida, as well as a new author. She has a book that came out on Amazon. Y'all can go get that. She gonna give you the name of the book. Isn't it called The Emancipation of a Wasted Woman?
Yes, ma'am. That's it.
Okay. Well, tell us more about this book and also give us your Instagram where we can find you and everything.
Okay, my IG is ALO.RINE. And with this book, it's basically like put into a nutshell, the part of my journey that I've been on. So words and deep thoughts. The original way the book was going to be done, it was going to be done like an author's cut of a journal.
Gotcha. Okay.
What's available for everyone until the hardcover comes out is the collection of the written pieces and techniques to get to certain parts of you. Because everyone be like, yeah, you just have to go into yourself, but it's never, how do I do that?
Gotcha. You got some practical methodologies within the book to do.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Awesome. Okay. Well, I look forward to reading it myself. I'm gonna go ahead and purchase it. I appreciate you for, even making the time for this podcast. Mm-hmm.
I will have a copy for you on Wednesday.
What? Oh, snap. Thank you. I appreciate you, sis. Much love and light to you. Let's get into today's topic, because we don't want to we're going to keep it short and brief for people. Why did you choose this topic? What are we so afraid of? And what are the things that you think that we're so afraid of? As people living on this earth plane everywhere across, internationally, not just in the United States. But what do you think people are so afraid of?
Okay, well, I chose this topic because fear-based thinking has been a construct of my life. So breaking those chains and getting out, having fear hindering me or throwing unnecessary obstacles in my way is like one of the biggest things for me. Mm-hmm. When it comes to all of us as a collective, I truly believe that we have that paralyzing fear within us because it's been taught.
Right.
It's always been taught. You fear the unknown. So if I fear my capabilities, then I will never actually reach for them.
Right.
And I really believe that, honestly, since we've been told to reach outside of us for all the answers that we need, it just fuels the fear. We're taught to reach outside of us and to turn outside of us for all of our answers.
Right.
Everything on the outside of us is telling us that we're doing things wrong. Mm-hmm. So it's just fueling the fear. But I really believe that everyone is technically capable of what they can successfully do.
Mm-hmm. It's all mental.
Yeah, it is. It's like mental blocks. That's what it is. It is, and they've been placed there for a reason. So it's just like breaking those chains in order to actually see how far you can go. Because I don't believe none of us are put here to work 9 to 5s and die. So
that's real. Likewise, I agree.
Yeah, this world is too beautiful of a place to be in and just be without doing anything. It's too beautiful of a place for us to just be focused on materialistic or superficial things that really in the end don't matter. So I think that fear was placed there, and I believe that in order to conquer it, it would take people going in and doing a lot of introspection upon themselves and figuring out what it is that their soul wants to do. What do you desire? What were you put here for?
Right. And that's finding one's purpose. I agree with you. I had wrote down some points about what we all are so afraid of, as far as my perspective and what I think that we're all so afraid of, to more target some points that we can expand on. I put down failure. That's one of the main things. A lot of people are scared to fail themselves and other people. And then also death. People are afraid of death, which don't exist either, because we're energy. And we know that energy transforms. It's never destroyed nor created. Everything already is, So that's the main two things that I'm really thinking that we are super afraid of. And then they like you said, the fear-based mind, they actually
Mhm.
play on that. The media, everything around us, social media and all that, and just media
Mhm.
period. That's what the news is. They thrive off of fear-based thinking, and that's all they talk. They're gonna talk about the coronavirus until it ain't no more, and still probably bring it up.
That's still gonna talk about it.
Yeah, they still gonna talk about it, and it's crazy because they know that people are afraid of this thing, and they doing all day is talking about it. So people scared to go out their house. You know what I'm saying? They
Mhm.
scared to interact, and we're supposed to, like you said, enjoy life because this world is beautiful, and we weren't here to be in fear that stops us and hinder us from living. We supposed to live. We're creatures that supposed to enjoy this creation. We're the creations, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But we supposed to enjoy what the Most High has created for us to enjoy.
Mhm.
Are you familiar with the acronym for fear? There's a couple of them.
I'm not actually.
Okay. Well, I know there's one that came about, and I looked up one and I was like, yeah, I remember this like from a long time ago. Fear, FEAR, false
Mhm.
evidence appearing real, which talks about the illusions. Because if we say it's
Yeah.
mental, and then it's not real. You know what I'm saying? It's something that we mentally create. The blockages that you talk about.
Right.
And do you agree with that one? False evidence appearing real. Do you like
I
that?
think I think that is the best one, and I haven't even heard the rest of them, but that's exactly what it is. I was told that it takes the same amount of energy to
Hmm.
fuel faith and fear. Which one are you choosing?
That's real. Wow. The other one is face everything and rise.
Now that's real.
Yes. Well, these are actually the next two I'm gonna tell you. Well, the one I just told you, and the one after that is like more of a compare and contrast. Like you
Right.
choose life over death, and the one I just gave you was more of you choosing life. If you
Right.
face
Right.
everything and rise, and then you conquering that fear. And the other one is forget everything and run. The choice is
Oh,
yours, pretty much.
gotta do with that one.
Right, right. Right. It's so easy to run, but it's
Yeah.
gonna always be there.
Right. You just gonna circle the block. That's all you're doing is spinning the block. That's it.
That's real. Mm-hmm. There's also a scripture that I think of when I think of fear. Like when you had chose this topic, the first thing that came to my
Mhm.
mind was perfect love casts out all fear, for fear brings torment. Because
Mhm.
like we tormenting ourselves. I don't even know where that's at in the Bible, but I know it's in the Bible.
It's in the back of
Um,
something.
Yes, it's in there somewhere. Y'all read it if y'all feel compelled to. You feel me? If it
Right.
resonate with you, read it. But yeah, perfect love is like the same thing as self love. If we love ourselves, we love others because we
Right.
mirror one another. So
Exactly.
yeah, like that's pretty much the concept of what we all afraid of, and the methodologies or practical methods of conquering this fear is the actual acronym I said. That's like the most practical thing. It's to
Mhm.
face your fears, face everything and rise. Like, so
I'm
yeah.
glad you brought up love in this topic because
Hmm.
that is one of the biggest fears of the people of this realm.
I know, that's a
That is the
shame.
biggest fear, and they can say they try to downplay it. I'm saying we try to downplay it and et cetera, et cetera. But because a lot of us have never witnessed it and seen the purity of it
Hmm.
to understand, and it's understanding love for yourself. It's understanding a lot of things. I didn't even grasp it until I realized what divine love was. When
Hmm.
you have the love of the divine, the most high, your ancestors, etc., it fuels
Hmm.
love within you because fear is never going to disappear. It's a part of you. It's going to be there.
Right,
But to be
right,
able to look at fear and then be like, you know what? I got too much coming behind this. You don't
right,
even
right.
thank you.
More like putting it in its place because it's
Yeah.
there, like you said, it is a part of us. And
Mhm.
it's like I heard this uh I actually spoke on it before, but I heard it from somebody that was a great teacher. She had said the lamb and the lion have to reside together in peace.
Mhm.
Like more like the lamb is the innocent part of us, the more gentle side of us. The lion is the aggressive side of us. You know what I'm saying? It's more
Mhm.
like all have a lion within us.
I mean,
You
yeah,
know what
we
I'm saying?
all have that warrior's
That
rage, that
warrior, yes.
passion.
You
Yeah.
pinpoint, yes. So like, it's more of controlling, being control of oneself and choosing to be at peace with
Right.
both sides, accepting that I do have this line in me. You feel me? Like
Mhm.
this ego part of me, this strength and courage that I have, and then I also have this innocent, gentle side of me. So like I need to be at peace and not at war with ourselves, because when the lion chasing the lamb and eating the lamb, like that
Mhm.
means like you more egotistical, you left brained,
Right.
logical, you think rigid, and you're not like love that doesn't reside there. You know what I'm saying? But love resides when you at peace with oneself. So
Right.
yeah,
When you say
yep.
the lion and the lamb, it's like the masculine and the feminine within you.
Right, that part. Yep, yep.
Yeah.
There's a balance.
Mm.
Yep.
It has to be a balance. Everything has to be balanced, but that's just like that as within, so below. The moment that we all go within ourselves and come to the center between them two, so that they can be at peace, it will manifest outside of us.
Right, right. Okay, well, all right. Well, thank you so much for your
I
time.
appreciate it. I like it.
No problem. And I'll invite you again. You're a great conversationalist. Can I ask you what your sign is?
I'm a Pisces.
You're a Pisces? Oh,
Mhm.
snap. Yeah, you deep. You deep, sister. Oh, my goodness. The fish.
It ain't never shallow over here.
That's
We
real.
going
So,
to a fun fact about me. My birthday is March 12th. My daddy birthday March 11th, and my mama birthday March 10th. Pisces born to two Pisces.
wow. That's dope.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Much love and light. Thank you all for joining us today on Three Eyes Open Radio podcast. Thank you, A. Loren, for your awesome energy that you gave to the podcast today. This is the relaunch. There's many more to come, and we're going to keep it brief, unadulterated, unfiltered. If you want to get on the podcast, please follow my IG at Eternally Risen. That's at ETERNALLY. And you can also find us on YouTube under Three Eyes Open Radio. It's going to be a segment underneath Eternally Risen's YouTube. But everything is Eternally Risen, as well as my website is infinitesouls.xyz. That's INFIN8.xyz. Stay woke, fam. I shake.